right, so we are back again. Another episode of the Couch Bros Podcast, brought to you by E&J. We had a very, very intriguing conversation about E&J that we'll get to in a brief moment, but it is Memorial Day weekend, and we just want to reflect on Memorial Day, talk about certain things, talk about how it is in this age and whatnot. But you know how we do. My homies, my brothers, go ahead and introduce yourself. G Baby Rob, man, let's go.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
All right, what's good, baby? So Memorial Day weekend, man, but this is different. It's Memorial Day weekend for old dudes, bro.
Bro, if you would have told me this was Memorial Day weekend, I'd have told you lying.
Dog, facts though.
Like, it doesn't feel like I remember back when we were young and we were full of life and energy. Nah, I just remember, man, like I remember, what did we go to South Beach, like 10 years ago?
No, so we went to South Beach. Well, actually, no, you're right. Because I remember that's when we had linked up with our homie Youngblood.
Yep. And
it was just the most ignorant shit. And I think I looked at you, because I remember it was me, you, Prescott, I think our homeboy Terrence, and we was in the car, like when we got to the end of the night. Because when you on Memorial Day, bro, you just park wherever you could park.
Wherever you
on South Beach.
What?
Doesn't matter where it's at. Don't matter how far you need to be. The first place that you can find, you park, bro. So I know we walked like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 blocks, bro. In the middle of the night, yep. Hot as fuck, and my feet were throbbing. And I said to you, I ain't never coming back to South Beach on fucking Memorial Day ever again. And I kept true to that, bro. I ain't been back since, bro.
Me neither, man. Nah, no desires.
No desire, bro. No desire.
You know what's funny? Because, like, listening to you talk, bro, I never experienced it. I never tried to go out there because fuck all you. So, like, to me, bro, it never excited me. Memorial Day was the day of barbecue ribs, nigga. You feel me?
Boy.
Chicken, all that. Like, I had an uncle that always, invited us over. We bought some shit. Food was always cooking. Shit was always popping. Except the one year when my baby cousin accidentally dropped salt into the fucking chickens.
I remember you told me about that, bro.
Yes,
I remember you told me about that.
And they tried to wash it off, but it was still disgusting. You feel me? So, besides that one time, man, Memorial weekend was always dope. For me, it was time to like sit down and eat with the family, which is always great.
Okay, so I know what you mean by that, right? But the thing is, I always reserved 4th of July for that.
You wanted to do hood rat shit with your hood rat friends?
For sure. I want to do hood rat shit with my hood rat niggas, dog. Yeah. Nah, bro, but I'm gonna tell you, like, the whole barbecue, all that, getting good with the family, nigga, that's 4th of July. Memorial Day, I'm on some ratchet shit back then. I don't want to do nothing, bro. I'm not even going out this year. But we talking about back then. So it's one of those things that you have to experience just to learn that the shit you see on YouTube or on fucking videos is way more interesting than actually being a part of it, bro. I was like, bro, this shit is whack, dog, the whole time I was out there. And I remember I've done that for spring break. Yep. Actually, no, I take that back. Spring break was lit. The one time we went to South Beach for spring break was fucking lit.
That was a great time.
I seen a lot of titties that day, bro. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
We played, I remember we played football in the water with these random ass girls from Georgia. And they were all just randomly going topless. It was such a beautiful, like, to be young, bro. Oh my God. God damn it, man.
It was crazy because you just see all the whole girls, like, we literally playing football. And this was all new to us because I think this was high school, bro. Like,
this is like right after
high school. So we pull up and we throwing the ball, and the whole crew, was like 6 of them, they just kept grabbing and taking their tops off. Like, bro, this that shit you see in the movies, bro.
Girls Gone Wild, number 5. Yes.
And it all went downhill from there on South Beach, bro. Like, that was the apex. I was like, that's what made me want to keep going back. I'm like, nigga, this is what we get every year? Every year was a disappointment.
And then Memorial Day was the fatality, bro. Finish him. Because, nigga, I ain't been, outside of work, I ain't been back to that shit since.
Nah, for real. It's so, like, that's why everybody when you see them come out of town for spring break or you from Memorial Day, it's people that's not actually from Florida. Like, I stay away from that shit, bro. Yep. It's all out of towners, dog. And a couple of people who are locals, but for the most part, it's people who also want to get that experience because they grew up hearing about it. They had a friend who went the year before. They seen it on fucking YouTube. They seen it on TV. They wanted to get their turn to experience it. Bro, I did it 10 years ago, I ain't been back. You feel me? I don't got time for the crowds. I don't got time for the nonsense. Like, speaking of that, like, unfortunately, we do have to have a serious turn because this conversation is going to gear towards that. Bro, just this past weekend, or this weekend on Saturday, bro, it's 2 shootings on, and one in Wynwood, which is South Miami, and then another one in Hialeah. You feel me? So it's mass shooting. I'm just like, bro, I don't know what it is.
Well,
go ahead.
I mean, Wynwood is where it's shocking. Hialeah is not. And Hialeah is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it ain't nothing sweet in Hialeah.
Them Cubans ain't, but they
it's dog. Okay, so I'm gonna put. Listen, people who's listening, I apologize. I'm gonna have, and this has never been me, but nothing's making sense anymore, right? So I'm gonna have to put my tinfoil on, bro. I'd be more okay with somebody telling me it was a conspiracy theory and people are trying to suppress guns and this is about gun control than me having to accept the fact that a group of 3 niggas hopped in a Toyota Nissan Pathfinder and just pulled up to a concert and just shot that shit up, bro, for no fucking reason.
On some Grand Theft Auto shit.
Are you sure? Wait, is this the Wynwood incident?
No. This is the one that happened in Hialeah. I'm not sure what happened with Wynwood.
Well,
I just know there was
in
a shooting
Hialeah, bro, I'm telling you, fam. You're hearing the story. You said Hialeah. I'm like, all right.
This man got me laughing about a fucking shootout with people dying and shit, bro.
I'm just telling you what it is, fam. Like, it's probably been a while since you've been to Hialeah. I've been there
obviously,
recently.
I have no reason to go to Hialeah.
I work there. I've been there. I see there, and ain't nothing sweet.
Hey, those Spanish Cougars, bro.
Bro, we talking about mass shooters. You think your mind with the fucking
E and J?
Hey, this is how.
Hey,
they over there like niggas die every day, b. You know what I'm saying? And Hialeah, fool. Wynwood is where it's shocking, and you got a point with that. Hialeah, fool, nah, bro. Ain't nothing sweet over there, fool.
All right, so let's get back to actually the original point, which is, what do we do as old niggas for Memorial Day, bro? I forgot it was Memorial Day, bro. I don't know what to do anymore, dog. Like, I'm that old, bro. I'm that lame, dog.
I'm going to tell you, bro, because my job told me there was no work for me on Monday. They were just like, yo, we don't have any installs because just most places are going to be closed and we didn't have any houses to do. So, like, you can take the day off. Me and my sister have been planning to go to the beach for the past 2 months. Anytime I'm off, we wake up, we wake and bake, and then we just be like, we can do it tomorrow. And never end up doing it. But I think because it's Memorial Day, I actually get my ass up early. I'm not going to the beach at 12. No. I'm trying to go in the morning before the rush gets there, smoke a couple joints on the beach, relax. That's it. Like, I don't have any other plans. Nothing else.
Hey, you know what I've been doing? I've been going to the, this past week. I stopped, but like I got a good 3 days to watch the sunrise. It raise your vibration and whatnot. So I did that. I felt better. Been sleeping better. And like I was thinking about doing it tomorrow morning, but I absolutely forgot that you told me that it's Memorial Weekend. It might be fucking crazy. It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because you got all the people who are getting out the club at 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like tonight. Like, real key, I was thinking about sliding to the club tonight. You feel me? Because I know it's going to be crazy. But I'm just like, bro, between the shit that happened with the shooting and just me, just like, bro, I've been there, bro. Like, I done
it's
it.
Nothing new.
It's nothing new.
Yeah,
it's nothing new.
Man.
Of course, you're going to see more people. It's going to be more packed. But for what, bro?
You know what's... I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
But you know what, as you speak, was real crazy because I thought of the moments as a young man looking at the old dudes that's still going to the clubs and thinking, why is he here? And I'm older now, and I'm still thinking, why are you here, fam? Like, I'm older. Yeah. I don't want to go to no club. I understand if I go with my lady to a club, we going dancing and whatnot. That happens, but being a single person at the club at the certain age.
This is where
unless it's an older age club,
some like this, can't let it go, man.
This is where I got to intervene, bro. Because listen, I'm gonna be that nigga at the club. I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I'm an old nigga.
I realized I was speaking about you.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be that old nigga at the club. I'm not, bro. I ain't gonna be the nigga with Kangos trying to dance with the young girls. I ain't going like that. I ain't going out like no sucker. All right? But I know enough about myself, my own personality.
What joy do you get?
It's not about joy, dog. It's like there's people who are introverts and there's people who are just extroverts. I am a introverted extrovert, bro, because I could be by myself, but I just like being in the scene, bro. I just like it, bro.
Hurt can't be off the streets.
I can't be off the streets, man. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I can't be off the streets, bro. I had to look at you. What's that one picture? It was like the little meme where the white dude was pointing at the picture saying, "You can't do this. You can't do this."
Yeah.
That's me. I talked to myself. I said, "Bro, you can't leave the streets, bro. I don't do anything. I go. You feel me? I like the stimulus, bro. I like the loud music. I like the nonsense, bro. I like seeing an occasional fight, bro. I just chuckle. I'll be like, that's funny. You niggas funny.
This guy, man.
Am I ever going to be at that point where I'm literally just...
All right, so hold up. All
What's
right.
up? What's up?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry again. But you about to have a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, so you 30.
Yeah, 30. About to be 32.
32, right?
Yeah.
10 years, you think you can still do it?
For sure. I'm in the club, man. What you mean?
Hey, what you mean? Herb gonna be one of the slide daddy old heads, man.
I'm gonna be so fly at 42, dog. Y'all don't fucking know, nigga. I'm never gonna be lame, bro. I'm never gonna not, like, are you out of your mind?
But you were looking at the dude wearing what we wear at our time in the club and thinking he was lame.
I'm gonna transition with the young boys. Don't get it twisted. Now, unless they do some wild shit, I'm just like, nah, I ain't doing that. Y'all dressing crazy. Dressing crazy.
Hey, these young boys nowadays is different. Bro, this is like totally off topic, but remember how we did the Who I Smoke music video a while back?
Yeah.
So I watched the video. Shout out to Trap Lord Ross. I've been watching a bunch of his videos. They just been randomly
me too.
On my shit. I watched that whole Jacksonville beat. These young niggas are different, bro.
They different.
They have no soul. Like, niggas is laughing about niggas' moms getting killed and shit. I'm like, bro, what?
Like, who raised y'all?
Like, y'all
bro?
monsters, nigga. Oh, fuck.
Nah, it's really different, bro. Like, it's because, and to what Rod is speaking on, so there's a YouTube channel. His name is Trap Lord Ross. There's another one that I like too. It's called Trap Geek.
Yeah, Trap, yeah.
So whatever kind of shit is going on in the culture, when it gets to like the actual beefs, they have long form videos explaining the history, the events that lead up to the crescendo of the beef. Like even the one with Trap Lord Ross, it's just like an hour and 15 minutes. It was a movie.
Yeah, it was a movie.
And I watched the whole thing.
Same here. It was riveting, man.
It was riveting to see the nonsense and ignorance.
Like, bro, like, because the thing
Wait,
was...
you said this on YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube.
If you look up Trap Lord Ross, like, he has a bunch of videos. Like, he has one on Jacksonville. He has one on...
The GDs and the...
I just watched the GDs and the Crips.
Yeah, the Crips. Or whatever. And the Wu versus the Chew. Like,
bro, I've been watching those videos. And first of all, shout out to him, bro. He has the best ads out of any YouTube ad. I think his ads are catchy as shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. At first, I thought it was corny, but I was like, you know what? This nigga's
ad. See, I like that. Like, being a content creator myself on a much smaller scale, I appreciate the people. Like, okay, if they're going to sell you an ad, at least, bro, be creative with it. Oh, right? Yeah. Like Flamento.
Like Flamento. Yeah, like Flamento.
Trap Lord Ross.
Trap Lord Ross, yeah. I watched his video on this one rapper too. What's his name? Grape Street dude. Wolf of Grape Street.
03 Greedo.
03 Greedo. Bro, I'm about to listen to some of his music, bro. Have me fuck with 03 Greedo, man.
Nah, it's crazy though. But yeah, we've already detailed that we have no plans for Memorial Day. But
I'm working on Memorial Day.
I'm not. What are you doing?
I'm
trying to make it to the fucking the beach.
Trying. Keyword try.
Gang.
To the beach, but I'm trying to get there early. I mean, if you want to slide with me and sis, you and Destiny, if y'all want to come, we could set something up.
I mean, if you want to do that, then yeah, we can, bro. Because I was going that way anyway, because I was going to the mall. So if you actually do it and you don't, wake
I'll let
up
you know. I'll let you know.
You smoke a blunt and pass out. If you are serious, Mr. Maurice,
I'll keep you posted.
Cool. Thank you.
That's the plan, though. That's the plan. You know, my sister has her night job. So that's the other part of it too.
Yeah.
Sometimes she comes home, she comes in, like, I'll be waking up, it'll be 6 a.m, she's coming in, I'm just like, yo. She's like, yo. I'm like, yeah, we ain't going to the beach. So that's part of it too, so we'll see.
All right, so let's transition from that. Real quick, I want to talk about sports real quick because this actually references back to the last pod that we did, right? And we were talking about fucking Boston, and it's funny how we were talking about Boston fans and the culture of sports in Boston, and right after we released the episode, fucking Kyrie came out and said, bro, y'all know how y'all get down. Essentially, I'm paraphrasing.
Yep.
And he was talking about the city of Boston. He was like, hey, y'all know how y'all get down, bro. Can we just not do with the racist shit? I was just like, of course, bro. Like, what are the odds, dog?
Well, I know.
And then you see why, as much as it is an amazing thing to have fans back in the NBA, bro. People just assholes, dog.
Like I think the problem with people is that there's this sense of entitlement that we have ourselves, but even more so fans for themselves against athletes. Because there's a lot of these people who think to themselves like, oh, these are just niggas with a lot of money. So they feel like, oh, I should be able to do whatever I want. You could bathe it off in $1 million. But that doesn't change the fact. First of all, Trae Young should have Malice in the Palace Part 2. Nigga spit on you, bro.
Listen, bro. He didn't press charges. He should have pressed charges, fam. He should have destroyed that dude.
To make an example, for sure.
Yeah. That dude should get fam. First of all, throwing popcorn, he got hot, and I understand.
I wish Russell could have got his hands on that.
No, I understand. Man. I understand. But getting spit on, that's where it's like, yo, what we doing? Nah. That's a level of disrespect that you deserve to die. Like if you spit on somebody and they kill you, that's an understandable thing. And you know what?
There's a story of someone who actually died from COVID that way. They got spit on. They got spit on by a person.
No, I meant that the person spit on you and you did your best to take his life. Like that's what I meant.
Oh, I got you.
And as a person, like I don't care who done it. Like my son can do it. If my son spit on you and you decide to take his life, as angry and as painful as that be as a father, I would understand. Because my son spit on you, bro.
Man. Okay, so moral of the story, for those of y'all paying attention, don't ever spit on Gerson, nigga. You gonna die.
No, but that's like a statement that's like, that's dehumanizing, bro, on a different level, fool.
Right.
Like you spit on somebody, like that's disrespect, and if they try to kill you and they succeed, bro, I'm one of the people that I get it.
Nah, but that's why I said it's just crazy because like when we were talking about it, bro, we were having a good time. But at the end of the day, there is truth in humor. Even though it was funny, it was hilarious. I listened to that clip, like I literally listen to it once a day, and I laugh every fucking time. The truth of the matter is that there's a culture between because I don't watch a lot of baseball. I don't watch a lot of hockey. I know hockey fans, they throw other shit, right? But I don't know too many stories where people are trying to spit at people, hockey players, bro.
No.
You feel me? So,
but I do believe they have a shield.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that
like it can't happen with a shield.
No, you're right. But what I'm trying to say is what I'm trying to allude to, and you know me, I'm not some guy who tries to big up race whenever I want, right? But sometimes it just can't be denied, bro.
Look at what happened with John Morant and his dad and his mom. 3 separate incidents at the same time. And one of them, I didn't read what they said. I just know that someone said something extremely racist to one of his parents. I think it was to his father. And then someone called his mom a bitch. Like, shut up, bitch. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, have some respect. Like, I'm a fan. I'm as much of a fan. Like, we're fanatics for our teams, right? Like, I love the Dolphins. Herb, you love the Cowboys. I love the Warriors. I don't know. You just love basketball players.
Facts, though. But let me ask you a question. In any of these situations, was there a non-white guy involved in it, bro?
In terms of as a fan?
No, that did it. The person who spit on Trae Young was a white guy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Fans,
as a
right?
fan, yeah.
All white dudes. That's the videos right there.
Okay, so this is an important situation. How many times have that happened, and it railroads the whole conversation? But is there that many times where this situation happens that black people do this?
I'm trying to figure it out, bro. I've watched even when the Malice in the Palace, it was fucking white dudes, bro. Like every single time, bro. Like again, I don't know the sport. Like fans might throw shit, right? They might throw a banana peel, some tomatoes, whatever, right? But there's a level of disrespect that these fucking white dudes are taking it to, dog. Like there's no reason for you to. You can't even roll your ankle and be walking to the fucking training staff area or the locker room without a whole mountain of popcorn. That was a lot of popcorn, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that was
it was probably
large.
Greasy and buttery. That nigga's sweaty. He's hurt. You think he wants to deal with that? You think he deserves that, man? Like,
and think about it. All of these happen within days of each other. Russell Westbrook. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in regards to popcorn, Russell Westbrook is walking back to the locker room. A mountain of popcorn is dropped on his fucking head, bro. Very disrespectful. Then you cut over to Ja Morant, who is a rising star in the NBA, bro. He's just playing basketball, bro. What's all this nonsense? You going at him, you saying racial things to his parents and him. Then let's go to fucking New York. You want to spit on the fucking biracial point guard of the opposite team, bro? Like, and remember, these are isolated incidents, dog. This is not to denigrate everybody involved. Right. You feel me? Because not everybody was spitting on them.
Wait, okay. So, to be fair, I think he spat at him. It didn't get
Doesn't
to him.
matter.
No, I'm just saying that because, let's be fair, I don't know if he known, because everybody's thinking, like, why Trae Young ain't punch him in this shit and blah, blah, blah. He could have spat at him and it didn't reach him.
So what happened with Trae Young is Trae Young didn't even know. People had to let him know because it didn't hit him. You feel me? They just saw the video. They was like, did that dude try to spit on Trae Young? And it's fucking New York, bro. So, yeah, he tried to spit on fucking Trae Young. Like, listen, I haven't been to New York, but I have a lot of people from New York. I know a lot of New Yorkers, bro. You guys are fucking miserable people, bro. No matter how good your life is, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. So, but the issue is that it's like, what is going on, bro? And it's crazy. It's just like, we worked hard to do what we had to do to get back to this point for y'all to show y'all ass like this, dog. Listen,
man, I don't see that as I see the issue, but I don't see it as an issue in the sense of like it's to the point where people like that, bro, when they act out in public, fam, point them out so we can get the motherfucker out.
But that's the problem. We can't put our hands on them like we want to, dog.
Right. Well,
the best they can do is ban.
Oh, we talking about in the sports contest?
No, in the sports, because you do this in the streets, you get your ass whipped. There's plenty of evidence to show that. They, like Rod said, there's a veil of superiority because they know they're protected in that situation. They could do whatever the fuck they want. Because at the worst, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get banned, which they don't even think.
They might get fired.
That too, but what I'm saying is they're so self-absorbed that they think they could get away with this shit.
Right.
I bet you the guy who threw that thing, that bucket of popcorn on Russell Westbrook's head, I bet you getting banned for life didn't even cross his mind, bro.
That might be a fact.
Didn't even cross his mind because he thinks he has the right to do that. Same thing with the people who are trying to go at Ja Morant. Same thing with the dude who tried to spit on fucking Trae Young. Same thing with the guy who threw the fucking cup on Metta World Peace, bro, in 2004. And that Detroit Pistons Indiana Pacers game at the Malice in the Palace, bro. They don't even think. They think they're so above it that they can't even picture a scenario where they have any repercussions, dog.
And at the end of the day, all the actions you take always have consequences, man. And I'm glad the NBA, at least, they didn't pussyfoot around it. As soon as all these instances happen, they just whoop, y'all niggas banned. I mean, it's sad though because at the end of the day, I feel like that's not enough. But what else can you do? You know what I mean?
Facts. But while we're speaking about basketball, any thoughts on the playoffs as a whole so far?
I will say that the Eastern Conference is the same old East, bro. Like, yo.
I don't think so.
No. Let me say this, bro. The Milwaukee Bucks waited all year for this series, bro. Like, they wanted the heat. Fuck the smoke. You know how niggas say, I want all the smoke? Fuck the smoke. They wanted all the heat, nigga. And they got it. They beat the dog. Like, I was watching all those Heat games, rooting for the Heat. The Warriors couldn't even get in the playoffs. They lost the playing games horribly. So I'm watching.
Do you think it would be a better series if the Warriors? Nah, I don't think the Warriors would at least win one off. Who they play?
Well, you got to remember the Jazz lost. Yeah, game one.
Warriors definitely would not win one game off of the Jazz, dog.
What you mean? They could have won one game off the Jazz. The one game that the Grizzlies won was because Donovan Mitchell didn't play. You're telling me you don't think Steph Curry could have won one game out of 5 against them niggas? It would have went 5, bro. Come on, stop it.
Nah.
But that's irrelevant. No one wants to go to the play. I didn't care that the Warriors, like, I was hurt that they lost the way that they did, but at the end of the day, these niggas, what were they going to do? Lose a gentleman's sweep in the first round? So I was like, you know what, fuck it.
Hey, do you think, I'm sorry, but do you think this is here to stay? Because it works too well, bro.
Oh, I like the playing games, man.
It works too well for it not to stay, bro.
I think the playing games are going to stay because if anything, it gives more relevance to teams that you normally wouldn't care about. Like, think about it. In years past, like, if you were the 9th seed, like, if you knew for sure that you had no chance to make the playoffs, You're basically like shutting down all your good players. You don't care anymore. It adds a little relevance to like a 9th or 10th seed that's thinking like, you know what, we could get in the playoffs and maybe, fuck somebody up, get some games
what
and
I
some
hate
experience.
when talking about it? I just realized, and it's so fucking gay, the Pelicans still couldn't fucking get to the playoffs, bro.
Imagine, man.
They still couldn't get to fucking God, bro. Like you could be 40, you could be 10 games under 500 to make the playoffs, and they still couldn't do it, bro.
I mean,
that's so fucking annoying, dog.
That just goes to coaching. But to your point, though, the NBA is in good hands right now, man. Because not all these series, like the Heat just got swept, and I think the Washington Wizards are gonna get swept.
But they didn't have a chance.
Nah, bro, they gotta win at least one game. You got Westbrook and Beal on that team.
But they hurt, fool. Like it been like that. I was hoping they win at least one game. But to be honest, looking at it, it's a sweep, and it's just like, all right, bro.
Well, that's why I said the East is the same old East. But the interesting series in the East, the Hawks have just gone up 3-1, so we'll see where that. The Knicks are probably done. But I gotta say, man, Jason Tatum put on a fucking show, man.
Well, this is the performance that everybody believed that he's good. Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum. We crowned him early his rookie year when he showed out in that playoff run, and he hasn't necessarily consistently showed that. But now this is the opportunity to show how good he is. Is this gonna be his only game where he go off like that?
I mean,
maybe
not. It's a lot to ask a nigga to score 50.
No, but here's the thing: he's talented enough to do it. That's the thing. A lot of these niggas go up and down with the niggas that are truly talented and truly are able to carry the offensive load and drop 50 like that. That's what it's looked like. Do I know if they win another game? I don't know, bro. But I feel like for them to be in the game, bro, they have to show up like they did. He has to show up like that.
Oh no, man, no doubt. Interesting fun fact about the Nets. No other player scored a bucket in the final 27 plus minutes of the game.
So that the whole second half, bro?
Yes.
Or like at least
that's a little bit of the end of the second quarter. All that means nobody else scored a basket that wasn't James, Kyrie, or KD in the entire second half of the fucking game. That has to be a record, bro. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I mean, listen, fam, when you got 2 niggas that can get you 3 niggas that get you 40, 3 niggas that could get you 30 off rip, 2 that can get you 40, 2 that can get you 50, 1 that can possibly get you 60. These niggas can score, bro, and it's not unimaginable. It's just more like keeping up with the shit. That's all, fam.
No, I just thought that was interesting because I couldn't remember ever seeing a team where. I mean, and if there's a team that would do that, it's them, right? It's the Nets.
Let's not have like a full conversation. Who you think coming out the East?
I still think the Nets. I got to see somebody beat the Knicks. Although the Bucks have a great chance.
I feel like the Bucks. Here's the thing: the best team in the East that got a chance to beat them is the Bucks. I don't believe Philly can do it because what's his name? Rivers is their coach. I don't believe in Doc Rivers. You can be the best, you can beat the best, but when you meet the best, bro, he gonna fold like a chair, fam. So the only thing is, I think the Bucks are gonna come out the East. Now, do they beat the Nets? If the Nets win, then the Nets come out the East. But this is gonna be the.
So you think that because they're basically gonna meet next round?
Fuck Philly. Philly's not gonna do shit. I said it. I say it again. If Doc Rivers is your coach, you won't win unless you have 3 Hall of Famers, bro. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about the West though?
The West, this is what I fucking hate. I come to realize if the Nuggets are struggling with the Trailblazers, if it goes 7, the Nuggets are not gonna go anywhere. The Clippers. Here's the thing, fam. I feel like they should lose this series, but they're good enough to beat Dallas. Don't know how. If they win, if they beat Dallas, I don't care who they meet. I think they should go to the finals. But outside of that, it's either the Lakers or the Clippers out the West, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't even know, man. I was hoping for a sweep. I was hoping the Mavs would sweep the fucking Clippers, dog. Like
that. No, but that would have been way more pathetic, fam, if that happened. Because I already thought, yo, these niggas are just. It's the Clippers curse, bro. I was willing to give up on these niggas completely. They won the third game, but the fact that they could lose tonight is so sad and pathetic. But to be honest, as a whole, bro, this team should not be losing to anyone outside of the Nets or the Lakers. So that's my problem with the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you this: what worked well for the Clippers in Game 3 was they stuck more with small ball, because what was really killing them niggas was the fact that, first of all, none of these niggas want to guard Luka, bro. None of them. None of them boys want that smoke.
Luka's just cooking whatever way they want.
None of the boys. So they were just letting Zubac get everything. They're like, you know what? We're not even gonna fight over the pick. Zubac, you take this nigga. We're just gonna do the switch. So Ty started taking Zubac out the game. He started using Rondo more. He started using that kid Man more. And they went to a more small ball lineup where the switching is a lot easier for them. And at the end of the day, the Clippers' plan is they're gonna they're gonna guard the paint. They're gonna collapse on the paint. They want Dallas to keep shooting. They're like, fuck it. Y'all niggas beat us the past couple games being fire hot. You're gonna have to keep that shit up. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically the game plan they went with, and it worked out for them in Game 3. Now we're gonna see what's gonna happen tonight, right? Because game 4 is tonight. I actually feel like Dallas is gonna win. I could be wrong, but I think Dallas is gonna go up 3-1.
Listen, it's so disgusting that the better team loses to the worst team, fam. It's so fucking disgusting,
man.
Fam.
Listen, bro, and we gonna end it right here because God, I don't even want to hear about these fucking Clippers anymore, bro. Like they have no history.
No. Listen, I jumped off the wagon, fam.
Yeah, fuck them niggas. Bro.
I jumped off the wagon.
They don't even deserve this kind of clout that we gave them for the past 10 minutes, bro. Honestly, they have no history. Like one of the most cursed franchises in all of basketball, bro. But I will say this.
It have to be a curse, though, fam. That's what I had to like.
It is a curse, bro, because you have to be cursed to say Paul George is the missing piece, dog. You have to be cursed for you to even think that, bro. But let's actually get off of that, bro. But we could save that for another day. Shit. Damn. I didn't even think we'd fucking get here after 30 minutes, dog. Like, golly, bro. Like,
what we about to hop into?
No, we about to hop into, but the problem is that E&J starting to kick in, bro. So I'm seeing 5 of y'all niggas, bro. All right, we should have definitely talked about this a lot sooner. All right, so DMX, Rod, I'm gonna butcher this fucking word, bro, because the E&J is whooping my ass right now. But DMX, recently passed, but he decided, or Swiss Beats and everybody involved, he was already working on an album, so they decided to
do a posthumous album.
That's how you say that word?
Yeah, posthumous.
I thought it was posthumous.
You can say posthumous. I mean, some people say it's kind of like tomato.
I've never heard posthumous, bro.
That's how I've heard someone say that, and I've said it like
I've only ever said posthumous, dog.
Posthumous?
Yeah. So I wanted to have a conversation about the album, and how do you even judge or review a posthumous album, right? Because there's been some good ones, there's been some bad ones. Like a recent good one is the Pop Smoke one. I was really, really surprised that they had an album that fucking good after his death, right? And then you have some that you don't really care for. Right. You feel me? So I was just thinking about some dope ones. Like, I'm not gonna count Laugh After Death. What was the other Biggie album that he died? Because he had 3 albums. He had the Life After Death. Technically was a posthumous, but that shit was done, bro. I'm about to do it right now. But speaking of the album, though, like,
I think that was kind of like a mixtape or something.
No. It was an official album. Like the one with Biggie.
Man, but that shit was trash. I know that, like, I listened to it. It's trash, man. You picked some of the worst beats ever and shit like that.
All right, so, okay, perfect, right? I listened to the DMX album, right? It's called Exodus. And I don't know how to grade it. I don't know how to judge it. Because there was a lot of good. There was a lot of bad.
There's plenty of bad.
Bro, all right, so let me get into this. Fuck it, bro. I'm cool with whatever happens. I'm cool with whatever hate I get, bro. Let's be honest. This nigga Swiss Beats has no business having the life that he's lived based off of his production, bro, and his producing talent, bro. This nigga's not that great, bro.
Ooh, you gonna get the pitchforks, huh?
Nah, I'm cool with that, bro. Like, me listening to this album, dog, all of the best songs are all the songs that he had none of his dirty tentacles on, bro. Like all the best songs on the album were the songs that he had nothing to do with. He has production credits on every single album because obviously, right? You could say let's put this hi-hat over here, and you could get a production credit. You feel me? But you could tell what were his beats and what were other people's beats on the album. All the other beats. Well,
Swiss always had a specific style, bro.
You're right.
Gucci Time,
and it's not that great.
Rough
Riders Anthem.
Yes, like he always had a specific style to his beat. Like you could tell a Switch beat, bro.
And you're 100% right, and that's the reason why I don't. That's like listening to this album, bro. There's no way this is the best that Swiss Beats has to offer, bro. Not for his dead homie, dog. Because if this is the best you have to offer, then you gotta be garbage. That's not fair. It is fair.
No, because what's the name chose the beats.
Nah.
He could have said, you know what, this is what I want.
Right. I get what you're saying.
And the thing is, they've been working with this while he was alive. It's just it finished, then he died.
And so, you have listen. I understand this. All jokes aside, this was a good album because most posthumous albums are a lot of people coming together because they're paying respects too. So I don't even judge it as an album because the album is not cohesive, but you can't be cohesive by design.
Right.
You're not going to have, like, if you have Bono on a fucking track, your Bono song is not going to sound anything like the song that you have with West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, and Kanye with a Machine, right? It's not going to even be close. You're going to have a song with fucking, with Alicia Keys. It's not going to sound anything like the song you got with Lil Wayne or The Lox. And a lot of the album is good. I'm not here to judge this. I'm not judging this album. I'm not reviewing this album, bro. Like, because how can I judge this album knowing you don't have the ability to go back and change a verse or add to something or say, I want to do it this way. You're limited on what you have, right? Only thing I could judge is the fact that I don't think this album needed to come out, but they were working on it. Fuck it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do. But I'm judging this nigga Swiss Beats, bro. This nigga's been living off of Rough Riders Anthem for a long time, dog. And I'm tired of it, bro. I'm done. I'm fed up with this nigga, man.
Like, I can't name him off my head, but I'm pretty sure he got a bunch of classic beats, man.
You don't, because you can't name them off your head.
No, but I'm the nigga. Wait. I wasn't that fully into, like, up north rapping, fam. Like, I only listened to Jay-Z for the most growing up, and, like, I would probably get into some fucking other people, but outside of that, fam, like, I don't know his catalog like that, so I won't judge him off that. I'm just giving him the respect that I see other people give him.
No, but that's the point I'm trying to make, and I'm here to dispel any rumors or any kind of narrative that this nigga's one of the greatest, bro. He's not, bro. Like,
you can't say that, fam.
Bro. He's only one of the greatest because of the people that he's aligned himself and attached himself to. In 1999. From 1999 to 2003, he started working with DMX and Rough Riders and the Lox and all of them when he was 17. He was a gifted producer in that era, and he hasn't evolved. He hasn't grown, bro. Like, there's no variance.
Well, okay, so how many other producers can you say have grown with the sounds? I think a lot of people just
Dr. Dre has grown with his music.
I don't know.
Timberland has definitely grown with his music. There's so many different albums. Like, you could tell a Timberland beat, but he's always trying to push the envelope, bro. Like, I listened to what's the album, bro? Fucking with Missy Elliott, bro. That came out in the one with shit, dog. I hate when this happens, bro, because we got to look this shit up.
Music makes me lose
control? No. I think her first album, bro.
You're talking about the one where I Can't Stand the Rain.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I listened to that for like a week. And bro, those beats don't sound like anything I've ever heard. It's still fresh because he's truly a visionary. Swiss Beats is not a visionary in any capacity. He's not that great in any capacity. He's just he's a nigga that, bro, Swiss Beats.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just listening to you, bro, you sound like a major hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just.
I don't believe.
And
I'm not saying that because I believe you're a hater. But it's literally like, damn, fam, Herbie just literally shitting on the legend.
Bro, listen, you want to know why I'm shitting on the legend? Because I'm listening to a nigga that really has no substance. He has style. He has a unique sound. That's why all his beats sound the same. And I'm just listening to this shit. I'm just like, bruh, can you fucking try, my nigga? This nigga's dead, bro. Can you try? Could you make it seem like you give a fuck? The best song on this whole album by far is the song with Westside Gunn, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, Griselda.
That's the only one I heard, and I was unimpressed.
You didn't like Hood Blues?
I mean, like I said, bro. Like I haven't learned to listen to the CD. That's the only one I've heard, and I listen to DMX. Like, damn, DMX.
Oh, I don't live, bro. I'm not judging any DMX verse, bro. None of his verses were that great, bro. And he's dead. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm just judging the
That's
song.
my dog. Yeah. That's my dog. Yeah. That's my dog. Yeah. That's the first track. That's my dog. Hey, when my coworker started playing the album, I was like, yes. Yes. This is DMX's posthumous album.
All right. So I'm going to go through all the songs one by one. I listened to every single song multiple times. That's my dog. I will never, ever listen to Jadakiss and feel like that nigga's not dope. He's never dropped a bad verse in my life. He was dope on this track. Sheek Louch was a nigga that sounds like he hasn't rapped in a long time. Styles P, cool. DMX, we're not judging DMX. Next song, Bath Salts. My opinion on Bath Salts, Jay-Z, another fucking Jay-Z and Nas collab. Now I need a whole album.
Was it great?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the best tracks on
But
there.
this is one of the songs where you think that Swiss Beats was killing it. No, Jay-Z elevated this nigga, bro. That nigga was J.R. Smith, dog, while they were LeBron James, bro, on this track, bro. Like, the beat was so trash, but them niggas are so dope. They're so good at what they do that it didn't matter what beat they rapped on, bro.
Listen, hold up. Here's the thing, bro. Like we said, fam, Nas is a great rapper, lyrically a great rapper. Could be the best or one of the best. I don't fight people on that. I don't like his music. I won't deny his style. But I always remember telling people when they said, why you dislike fucking Nas, I just always pointed at Black Republican and fucking what's that song? What's the Money song that they made a part 2 to?
We talking Dollar in a Dream? Or
Dead Presidents?
Dead Presidents too.
Yes,
Dead
when
Presidents
they made
too.
that shit, man. I like this nigga fucking up the song.
You really judging this, bro? This nigga has a whole body of work. You really judging that?
No,
song,
I know.
bro?
I dislike his music. I tried to listen to this. I downloaded his whole discography. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a chance because they say this nigga is one of the best niggas ever, bro. And I just kept feeling like, my nigga, you fighting too hard, bro. Just give up. And that's the thing. Like, you gotta understand energy and you gotta understand how the world works. If you're not attracted to something, bro, stay away from it.
Fact.
You know what? I'm gonna respect Nas simply because I know he can rap. His music to me, pure trash. And when he hop on the track with Jay-Z, bro, multiple times, pure trash. I'm going to make sure to listen to this track because you told me they were hot,
But you're
bro.
gonna come away from it thinking it's pure trash.
No, I can. Hey, listen, bro. I don't deny when the nigga spit something fire.
Gerson, if
he spit something fire,
okay.
he's good.
Did you like the song they had with DJ Khaled? Did you like?
I didn't listen to it.
Okay, fuck. I don't know what song I can pick, bro.
No, I'm not saying that, fam. I'm very open minded.
No. I'm saying recently because if you didn't like some of their new collaborations. And this sounds like
what other new collaborations they had outside of this?
Shit, bro. They had one song. Again, bro.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But what I'm saying is that you're not going to come away from this Nas verse not thinking that Nas is trash. Because it was...
he's not going to blow you away.
No, it's not. No, the verse was fire. But the shit that you consider trash was a typical Nas verse because this was very Nas in his Nas bag. Okay. And you don't even like that bag. So you're just going to be like, trash. So I'm telling you, don't waste your time.
Nah, I gotta do it for Jay.
I feel you. But Jay probably spit 6 bars, bro. It's a Nas song, honestly. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know. Dogs Out. Terrible beat again from Swiss Beats. But Lil Wayne was phenomenal because he built his whole fucking verse about talking about dogs. So if you really listen to it, like the first time I thought it was overrated, but I'm like, oh, this nigga spitting. This is where we need to make a tape, what's a vinyl scratch. We're like, who the fuck thought it'd be a good idea to put Moneybagg Yo on a DMX album, bro?
I don't know. Moneybagg Yo has been one of the artists that I shockingly find attractive. Like I thought he was garbage and shit. Like he's rapping garbage.
He just did not fit this album at all. He did not fit the beat. That
was
they put
it
him
the
on.
song or was
it was a song? It wasn't
Okay,
him.
then.
It wasn't him. Moneybagg Yo is fine. It just was. It was one of those situations where it's like you probably could have just did without that. The beat was atrocious. It's the worst beat I've heard in 5 years, bro. Like, I'm not even hating.
Are you just saying that?
Nah, bro. There's no way that a nigga could make that on fucking Fruity Loops or Logic Pro or anything and say that shit is fire, bro. But when you switch beats and you think you're a lot better than you are, you put that beat. Not only do you save that beat, you put that beat on an album, bro, for the masses to hear, bro. Listen to it, nigga. Shit is garbage.
Man, I love you, man. I'm a ride any storm that comes, bro. I'm riding with you.
I got you.
I'm just letting you know.
Another terrible song, bro. Another terrible beat, bro. Hold Me Down with Alicia Keys. It's one of the corniest beats I've ever heard, bro. This nigga was 5 for 5 going in the road, dog. On this fucking album. Swiss Beats was showing off on this album, bro. I hate this nigga, dog. Skyscrapers, terrible, bro. Stick 'em Up skit. Whatever, just skit. And finally, we get to the only song, like one of the few songs I like. Hood Blues. You want to know why? Because Swiss Beats didn't have his dirty fucking tentacles. He had nothing to do with this beat. And I could tell. I heard talent. I heard skill.
Same with Walking in the Rain, too.
Walking in the Rain, bro. Take Control. You could tell, like, there's no way that Swiss Beats had anything to do with that beat. The collaboration, the song was kind of weird.
Are you sure? Did you check?
No. Like I said, Swiss Beats has a production.
You could
credit.
be wrong.
No. I'm telling. If you listen to the songs, it's instant. There's no Swiss Beats drum rolls. There's no Swiss Beats stupid ad libs. There's no Swiss Beats hi hats. There's no Swiss Beats fucking snares. These were songs that other people produced or sent to Swiss Beats. He might have said, "Hey, well, why don't we add this or that?" But he didn't really make the beat. And those are all my favorite songs. And that's really what my away from this album is that I don't like Swiss Beats and I think the nigga's trash, bro.
No, you know what's funny? I'm listening to the Money Money track and I'm just like, you know what, fam? I can't even fight her. You're right. Because Moneybagg Yo is killing it and I'm just like, damn, this beat terrible. So you got it, bro. You right, fam. Listen. When my dog talk to me, bro, I be listening.
You be listening. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. And trust me, and Moneybagg, money. Out of all the beats, the only offensively this beat is so bad it's offensive is probably Money, and Hold Me Down. All the other shit, they fine. They just generic Swiss beats, bro. The nigga has no imagination. The nigga has no style. Listen, I'm sorry, DMX, that I'm using this opportunity, something that's supposed to celebrate your life, to just talk shit about this man, bro. But we're here, and I apologize, dog. But that's just me. Again, I'm not reviewing this album. I'm happy that the album got made. I'm happy that, something that he was working on got to be completed. I appreciate it. In the history of posthumous albums, I don't think it's going to age well. That's just my personal opinion. But we're going to leave it like that. Rod, I know you didn't really critically listen to it, but just your two cents real quick.
When I listened to it, I gave it the respect that I thought it deserved because you know what, this was DMX's last project before he passed. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys and to the people listening, I didn't really enjoy it that much. So I listened to it once and I gave it a courtesy listen, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Indeed, I'm gonna definitely listen to it. I'm definitely gonna jam the Jay-Z and what's the name? Like I said, off the little bit I heard, bro, DMX sound old, and that kind of killed the buzz. But that's why it has so many features. I'm looking at it. Every track,
every song has a feature. Every
so
song has a feature.
It is what it is. We gotta listen. We gotta jam. We gotta enjoy it. And like you said, if Switch Beats did a terrible job, like you said, I'm gonna notice it. But it is what it is, bro. It's a nigga dead, so.
It like I said, it is what it is, bro. So let's move on from that. Another thing that I want to talk about. This actually came out last week. I forgot to talk about it last week, but I did want to bring it up because it leads us into a much bigger conversation about content versus quality and in regards to movie making, right? So Eternals is going to be probably the next cinematic motion picture, big budget, big event thing that Marvel has lined up, right? And I watched the trailer, man. And between WandaVision, which was okay, you feel me? Not great, but just it had great moments. And then The Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I hated. I thought it was just garbage, like legitimately trash. Like legitimately trash, bro.
I didn't care to be honest. I didn't finish it.
Nah, go ahead. What you was about to say, Gerson?
No, I was gonna say that as bad as the trailer is, because I tried to watch it, I don't know anything about comics, and seeing that it didn't help me at all to learn about what's going on. It might be bad, but to be honest, it might be great. You know what I'm saying? Still to go watch it or whatnot. So even before we shit on it, I tried to look it up on YouTube and listen to someone talk about the comic itself so I can learn about it. And it was still disinteresting to me. So with all that being said, I mean, listen, bro, I'm here to watch new things. I'm open to life, man. A lot of things that I hate, that I thought I would hate growing up, figured out, oh, this is the shit. You know what I'm saying? This is bomb. This might be it. But all I'm saying is when I can go off the trailer, it did not help me understand anything of the story. I hate you. And
nah, let me talk.
And I hate that the most because at the end of the day, I understand that you got a niche clique that you're reaching out to.
This
if
ain't
you
even
enjoy
niche no more. This is the only thing that makes money. You can't even call superhero movies niche anymore, bro. It's the only thing that makes money in Hollywood anymore. That's why they keep making superhero movies. It used to be niche. It used to be looked at as a situation where you're just throwing your money away. You might get lucky with the X-Men or you might get lucky with the Spider-Man 2, but for the most part, bro, it's going to bomb. Now it's the only thing that makes money, the only thing that people want to see. I understand why it exists. My issue is why it exists. Eternals, yeah, for real, dog. Seriously, Eternals, there's no reason to make this movie. This movie, the reason why I know I'm not going to ultimately like it is because of two things. These are fundamental facts. There's no way you could make a good movie when you have to introduce like 8 different characters, bro, in 2.5 hours, dog. That's one. 2, the whole purpose of this movie is to set up other movies, bro.
Right.
It's a waste of time. It's not actually a waste of time. Let me rephrase that because it has a purpose. But the purpose is not for the movie itself. The purpose is to build other things. So I have to sit down, pay attention, look at every fucking detail for 2.5 hours, be confused, and only get the full grasp of everything 3 or 4 movies away from now, bro. Like
I mean, yeah, it's a branch movie, a bridge movie. You know, it's. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. When it comes to the Eternals, I don't really know too much about them. They were never a comic.
No. I don't want this to be about the Eternals, though. Like, I don't want us to get caught up on the Eternals. The Eternals is just a movie, bro. It's an empty fucking shell because these people need content, and all of their movies are gonna be like that. All of their shows are gonna be like that. What I'm talking about is the reason why we're talking about the trailer itself is because it sparks a conversation on why we're getting what we're getting and why I'm just getting really worn out with all of these fucking movies, bro. I don't want to say superhero fatigue because I just watched Invincible and I fucking loved it, bro.
Right.
It's not that. I'm getting corporate factory line movie fatigue, bro. And Eternals, there's like watching that trailer, it just was like, okay, this movie is going to be one of the most check the boxes movies of all time, bro. Diversity, yeah. Black guy, yeah. Strong female character, yeah. Different color skin people, yeah. like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, now there's a formula to this shit, bro, and we have reached that. I mean, look, there was a time where, like you said, that this was not the standard. Now it's become the standard. Imagine who'd have thought when we were kids. Yo, I was telling my sister the other day. I was like, do y'all remember Mutant X on TV? Or shows like Beastmaster? Or like those shows that used to come on WB39 at like 3 p.m.? Like, we have come such a long way from that. And now what we want is for things to stand out. You bring up Invincible. Invincible stands out. It provides us the same old because superhero movies don't deviate too much from each other. But it gives you a breath of fresh air with its concepts, its characters, and its direction. The Eternals, like you're saying, doesn't really have an attractive direction because it's just a part of the fold. It's a part of the factory line. And now this is what we got to get used to this, because this is what Marvel movies and comic book movies are going to become, a factory line.
And it really sucks, bro, because like I remember how it was when I went in 2008 and I paid my probably fucking $9 back then, bro. Jesus Christ. In 2008, I paid my $9 to go sit to watch Iron Man, bro. I knew I was watching a movie about Iron Man, like fucking Tony Stark. It wasn't a movie about what it's gonna be down the line and nothing like that, bro. It was a story about a man who was a fucking piece of shit who found a new way to live, dog.
Right.
He just happened to be really rich and smart and make a fucking badass fucking armor suit, dog. And now that same company, because it has such a built-in fan base that's rabid.
Yes. Marvel fans are becoming like one of the worst fan bases too, bro.
Because they keep winning.
Ugh, man. Fuck you, DC, for allowing this. It's DC's fault. No competition. Now Marvel fans think everything Marvel puts. If you speak badly on any Marvel fucking product, people just think you don't get it or you're insensitive or some stupid ass shit.
And that's my problem. That's the shit I'm fighting, bro. Because like me, I wasn't in love with WandaVision. People think I'm crazy. I legitimately do not like Falcon and Winter Soldier. And people think I'm a hater. Like, no, nigga. I just watch a lot of different content.
Right.
So I have things to compare this shit to. Right. If you only watch Marvel movies, you're comparing it to other Marvel movies, right, or whatever bullshit shit you watch.
Right.
I might watch a shit from Germany. I might watch a shit from fucking France. I might watch a shit from fucking Spain. I might watch shit with subtitles. I might watch shit from America. I might watch something indie. I know what good quality shit looks like. When you fucking make me watch The Falcon and Winter Soldier and all this other bullshit, I'm going to say, nah, this shit is trash. I'm going to say, nah, the writing is fucking whack. I'm going to say that seemed kind of ham-fisted in. Don't get mad at me because I have a good fucking palate. God forbid that I have an open mind. Like, and that's what happened with fucking movie watching in general, because now I'm seeing how the movie that's popping is the movie that's popping on social media versus it being a good movie. The most popular movie on social media this past week was Army of the Dead, a Zack Snyder movie, bro.
Yeah, that shit was super popping. I still haven't watched it.
Still haven't watched it. Because I know what Zack Snyder is good at, and I know what he's not good at. And then I saw a review, and it proved everything about him. Good enough, but just had to do too much. So I don't need to spend 2 hours and 30 minutes to get in a similar Zack Snyder experience. But the people who like it, the people who've seen it, the people who are watching it, they think it's dope. You are okay to watch that. But have you seen Dawn of the Dead? Have you seen 28 Hours? Have you seen much better zombie movies, bro?
28 Days Later.
My bad. 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of good content out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I could say The Strain, I think, would be better than
Nigga.
Like, come on.
You feel me? And it drives me crazy because it's just like, bro, we're not watching, or I'm not going to say we. The majority of people are not watching movies because the movie is good. They're watching movies because they're told by social media, and that's what's popping. So you don't actually have a grasp on what's a good movie or not, bro.
Actually, to your point, too, even when you go on a streaming app like Netflix now, you go on Netflix, they tell you the top 10, right? Like they used to do something back in the day. Now they do it based on like what you watch, like your matching and shit. But then they algorithm, right? Yeah. So now they show you, okay, here are the top 10 movies that like most people who use the app are watching. And a lot of times, I don't really watch any of that shit. Outside of a few things like the Queen's Gambit interested me and shit like that.
You want to know why it was good? Because it was an original story. I don't know if it was actually based off a book or anything like that, but regardless, It was original.
Right.
It was about chess. Nobody fucking cares about chess, but you know what? You give me good direction, you give me good writing, you give me good storytelling, I'm going to watch it. Doesn't matter what the shit is actually based on, dog.
Nigga, I watched The King's Speech a couple times, bro. That's a movie. There's nothing really going on in that movie, right?
You know what? I'm sorry, right? But like, you know what I was thinking, that this whole algorithm thing, fam, they can really set you up to watch whatever the fuck they want you to watch, fam. Yeah. Like at the end of the day,
for sure.
Bro, that's the whole point.
At the end of the day, bro,
and that's where the studios get involved. That's where who got the biggest pockets get involved. Because at the end of the day, if it's subconscious. Now, I'm part of it too. Like I seen some shit on top 10, and I'm like, all right, let me watch that.
Nah, I never checked top 10, but that's because I'm a what you call it again?
I don't
What's
know.
the word? The nigga that always just goes left whenever.
You're a contrarian.
There we
Got
go.
you.
That's me.
Oh, top 10 people fuck with it. Fuck that.
That's me. That's my mindset, man. I'm going left, man. You go right, I go left, bro. I'll tell you what happened on the other side, fool. Simple as that.
I mean, I don't look at it like that. I mean, I see what they have. It's just nothing they majority of the time. Whatever they think is top 10 is just something that's not interesting to me.
No, but that's my whole point of like. That's how they reach to everybody, fam. Okay, this person like this. If they like this, that's what they gotta like. Or you might like this and that. At the end of the day, they just put you in a box and push you out there, fam. That's what they did. And, since there's such a variety on Netflix is almost like fucking YouTube, fam. It's just endless amount of content. So, Netflix, I understand. YouTube, I understand. I don't do it with other like.
Whoa! Because I don't want the conversation to get lost in the sauce. What are you talking about right now?
Well, I'm talking about Amazon. Amazon trying to do that, but like I don't feel it like that. Like they're trying to do that. The algorithm thing of like.
No, we're talking
like
about
this,
quality content.
Well, but that's my whole point. It still add up to quality content, and I'm just pointing at. I'm noticed that everyone else is trying to do it like fucking Netflix or YouTube or whatnot, but.
First
I don't think it's
YouTube
gonna work.
ain't got shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You don't get any suggestions on YouTube?
Nigga, that's just based off of just regular shows and fucking.
No, but that's the same thing. If you like this, you gotta like that.
No,
That's the same thing, Herb.
No. What we're talking about is we're not talking about the algorithm and all that stuff, right? We're talking about like I get what you're saying because we're talking about how the algorithm could influence you to watch certain shit.
Yeah.
But what we're trying to have a conversation about is the lack of quality.
Well, how would you know? You can make with so much shit being out there, bro. Just because you picked the wrong shit to watch. The thing that, like I said, bro, either you attract me or you don't. So if I'm watching something and that shit trash, bro, I'm taking it off. Even though, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing with Netflix, like...
But it's
Netflix,
not even strictly just the Netflix.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I'm speaking about Netflix, because Netflix, a lot of the shows that they have are not actual Netflix shows. They just license them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So there's certain stuff that comes from Netflix studios, and then there are a lot of the shit that they just license. They just put the fucking Netflix logo on, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
like their anime. Like they don't make their own anime. You know what I'm saying?
So I can't really say that. My thing is in regards to Marvel, because Marvel is making these movies
and shows now,
and shows. Not even Marvel, just Disney and period, because Disney owns Marvel. So my real gripe is Disney. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, so my real gripe is just against Disney. Like fucking the Cruella movie, right? And from most people say it's not half bad. It's pretty decent. Doesn't matter. If they didn't have a streaming service, that movie would have never got made, bro.
You think so?
I know so.
Positive.
Because if they
because it sounds like an interesting story to listen. I mean, I never watched it. I'm just saying it seemed like, I don't have Disney Plus, so I'm not going out my way to go watch it. But like at the end of the day, it would be interesting to me watching the 101 Dalmatians to see the other side of the story.
No, there is no other side of the story. She's a fucking maniac that skinned fucking puppies to make coats. But Disney said, you know what? We're going to give her an origin story and turn all of that upside down, bro. All right, it's your shit, your property. Do whatever the fuck you want, bro. I'm just not going to watch because you're not going to do that. Like, you could do it.
But what if it's a good movie, fam?
It's fine if it's a good movie. My thing is the movie doesn't, there's no purpose for the movie to exist. Whether it's good, it could be an amazing movie. It doesn't exist because they actually care about the character. It exists because they need content, which is fair. You have a $1 billion corporation that you got to recoup your money on. I understand this. I'm not arguing that. I just don't have any interest in feeding you this money, bro. Because I'm just not that trapped in the ecosystem.
Well, here's the thing, Herbie. Unless you're telling me this is a movie that you got to pay for to watch.
Yes, you do. You have to pay $30 to watch this.
Because I was
even
wondering,
if it was free, I wouldn't watch it. Because it doesn't serve a purpose. Just like
Mulan when they dropped that shit.
Yeah, just like Mulan. Bro, think about it.
Has anyone watched it? I mean, after watching the Lion King live version, bro, I was like, you know what? This is trash. I'm not going to watch this. So
the only successful live action one, I think it's The Jungle Book, bro. That's the only good one, bro. As far as I know, I've watched Lion King, trash. Never watched Mulan. I heard it was trash.
Nah, Aladdin is one of the worst movies of all time.
Oh, I heard. I didn't watch Aladdin. My sister, everybody but me, apparently seen Aladdin.
It's one of the worst movies. Like I tried, and this how bad it was, bro. I didn't watch it for myself, bro. I tried to watch it with my niece when she was a lot younger, right? And I just tried to pretend I was like, Leah,
she didn't like it.
No, I made that choice for her, bro. I was like, oh, you sure you want to watch this? You want to watch Trolls again? And you know her, she loved Trolls, so I was like, yes, bro. She was like, yeah, we can watch Trolls. I was like, thank God, this movie is fucking terrible. It was so bad, I didn't even make it to the part where Will Smith showed up. I couldn't do it, bro.
Oh, damn.
I couldn't do it.
But is that because you're being prejudiced to the story? Because
no,
from what I can tell, all these live action.
It was a bad movie. It was boring. It was generic. The acting was it was just bad.
So are you telling me it did not, follow the story?
One, there's a reason why animation works and live action doesn't when it's adapted off of animation, because when you are doing things in animation, you have liberties to do a lot of crazy shit. I've always maintained the movie that actually would work live action the best is the movie that they don't have any interest in making for whatever reason. It's probably going to be too expensive. Hercules could be a great live action because there's
a bunch of live action Hercules.
Not a Disney official.
No, not Disney.
Okay, I'm talking about Disney.
I get you.
That's the movie that they could really do because it's goofy as fuck and it's ridiculous. It's over the top. So you could do that kind of shit. Like Aladdin, to a certain extent, is over the top, but it's really not. The only thing that's over the top about Aladdin is the fucking blue fucking genie, bro. Like, out of that, it's pretty fucking grounded. Yeah, it has flying carpets and all that nonsense, but for the most part, it has a world that you have to look. So when you have these people trying to imitate these fucking characters, it looks ridiculous.
It's goofy, yeah.
It looks goofy. It looks off. It looks forced. And that's how I feel. Like with Cruella. Cruella wasn't a movie about Cruella. It was just fucking a Devil's Wear Prada with a bitch that had white and black hair, dog.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is, too.
Like, come on, man. And all I'm saying is, again, these movies aren't made because these people are passionate about these characters and they're passionate about the stories that they want told. These movies are made because they have to make money. And it's empty and it's soulless. And a lot of times it comes out in the movie. They're going to remake Highlander. I'm not watching that, bruh. I got to put my money where my mouth is, dog. Like, y'all not going to get my money because you remaking Highlander, bro. Make something original. Like, are you niggas that bankrupt morally, bro? Creatively?
You know what, though? The sad thing is like, they either try to reinvest in former properties that had success, or the new ideas that they do have just end up being so bad. Like, I was watching the YouTube video on the Repo Man movie, which I didn't even... No, it's called the Rest in Peace Department. It was a movie Ryan Reynolds did. Y'all might not even know what I'm talking about. I forgot about this movie. I just seen the video pop up.
Oh, Repo Man sound like familiar to me.
No, Repo Man, I'm thinking of a different movie. This movie was RIPD, Rest in Peace Department. And it was a new concept that they were trying to do. But the way they try to execute these ideas a lot of times, they just don't put a lot of thought into the shit. Like, they do a lot of things. It's like they always try to, like, even the new Mortal Kombat movie, for example. Like, if you watch the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie, it's one of the rare like outliers among video game movies, because you could watch that movie and it's enjoyable. It's not like a good movie, but
it had heart.
It had heart. Like, it's decent. Like, you can watch. Like, I could watch the original Mortal Kombat and still like it. I watched it like a few years ago and I was like, damn, I thought I'd hate this. Now, Annihilation is a different story. And now with the newer movie, like, you could tell how heartless and soulless it was. Like, they were so caught up with trying to be the video game that they did things that didn't make any fucking sense. Like, for example, I'll give you an example, bro. There was no reason for Jax to fight Sub-Zero to start the movie, bro. First of all, this nigga's hunting people like you down. You didn't even have to go after this nigga. You just went after him because the movie dictates, hey, we have to have a fight scene. Like, when you start doing shit like that, there's no chance, bro.
And I think that's what I don't know, because I don't want to seem like I'm old and senile and crusty and just the old man on the lawn.
Old man yelling at clouds.
I could watch a movie, bro. I was watching a YouTube special with Chris Gore. You probably not gonna know him, but He's some guy I used to watch back in the day. They used to review movies. I think it was on Spike TV or whatever. And he just made a.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember him.
And he was talking about it too. And he talked about it. He highlighted everything that I just highlighted. And there's just a level of passion that's missing from this, right?
Yeah.
And like back to the Eternals. We could get off of it. The fact that they have so much A-list and recognizable people lets me know that the story is gonna suffer. Because it's not about the story anymore, bro. It's about having fucking A-list actors. Why the fuck is Salma Hayek in this movie, bro? What about Salma Hayek screams somebody that should be in the MCU, bro? Angelina Jolie. Like, I get Kit Harington, who you might know as Robb Stark, right? Or not Robb Stark, Jon Snow. Mm-hmm. Or the character who plays Robb Stark. I get those guys. But you're just adding stars. You don't care about the quality. You just say, hey, it's a movie, it's a fucking event, bro. We're going to go it. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I like Salma Hayek. I love looking at this bitch. She's fine.
Right.
She's one of the OG Spanish missiles of all time. Why is she in this movie,
name?
bro? Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
OG actor. Is you really going to be believable? Samuel Hayek is kicking your ass, bro. I'm supposed to believe that, dog. I don't give a fuck what kind of power she got, bro. It looks fucking stupid, bro. It looks ridiculous, bro.
Well, we'll see what happens, man. It looks like Marvel. I don't know.
They fell into a trap, dog. Real quick though, I do want to have this conversation. In regards to movies, what do you think about social media replacing Rotten Tomatoes? As far as like, because I had to think about it in regards to Army of the Dead. We talked about it earlier, but bro, I haven't looked on Rotten Tomatoes to look at a review in a minute, bro. Like, social media really has replaced reviews for movies for me, bro.
No, I mean, that's a very valid point, because there was a time, like, not too long ago either, just a few years ago, I would go on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb or, any of those websites where they give reviews and shit like that for movies. And thinking about it now, bro, to be honest with you, social media is now the end all. Well, I know social media has been the end all be all for news. Twitter's huge on that. But nowadays, it's like, if you want to find information on anything, social media, you can go to social media and find it, bro. You can go to Reddit and read about it. You can, like, our options are so different from how they used to be now, bro. And sometimes they find you. Like, I didn't know shit about Army of the Dead until it dropped. I didn't even know it was on Netflix until I seen people posting about it on Facebook, which just goes to show the power that social media has now.
I disagree with you about Samuel Hayek. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Be a
contrarian, bro. I got you, dog.
Contrarian, fam. She's decent.
Fine, that's your opinion, man. Go on, Rod. Go on, bro.
Nah, I basically said my piece. I'm good.
All right, thank you. Just Gerson brought this to a complete halt, bro. But you know what? Within that, though, because we are running kind of long, let's go ahead and let's close the show with Gerson's Corner.
All right, fam. So with Gerson Corner, it's just a story I wanted to share with you guys. It's funny because it just happened yesterday, and we were talking about racism and whatnot. And I bumped into this lady in the elevator of a hotel where, I had to do my business or whatnot. And on the ride down, she just like, "Oh, I like your mask." And I was like, "You know what? Thank you." That's the first adult that told me I like your mask. I walk around with like a skull and flames and whatnot. Honestly, in my head, in my mental, I was thinking, damn, bro, I'm scaring these white people with my mask. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. Anyway, she told me, yeah, I like your mask. And I just decided to be truthful with her. I like, you know what, bro, thank you. You like the first adult that told me that, white adult that told me that. Like, I always imagine that, I scare white people, when they see me, big black dude with a mask. And then she said, "Aren't you used to that?"
Wow.
At the time, I didn't think how race. But here's the thing, and there's, I always wanted to share this with people. There's a difference of people being racist because they actually hate black people and putting it in the box of like, you're just ignorant. And in that situation, I just look at it.
That's racist versus being a bigot.
Well, I never knew the true understanding of bigot.
So racism is somebody who actively hates the opposite race, right? By definition.
Yeah.
A bigot is somebody who implores racist tendencies because of ignorance. So you might have a bigoted view.
Okay, then.
Bigotry is based on ignorance. Racism is based off of hate of the other or whatever, right? But you could be a bigot and a racist at the same time, bro.
You can't be both.
No. You can because your ignorance is what leads you to being racist.
No. Niggas know that they hate, even if they don't know why they hate, and that's where I put the draw of like. Right, now that you explained it, because I never understood it.
No. I'm not even trying to cut you off. The reason why I say that is because, like, it's a bad explanation of what I just gave. You're right. You could be a bigot. What I meant to say, you could be a bigot and a racist, because a racist is somebody who, no matter what, you feel me? No matter what. A bigot is somebody who has racist views, but is not malicious.
No, but that's why I would cross the line. A racist would be malicious, where a bigot wouldn't, and that's why I would separate it. Because at the end of the day, either you know what the harm that you're causing or you don't. So when I heard that, I didn't even realize how racist that sounded at the moment. But I was just like, you know what? Honestly, I didn't feel it before like I feel it now. As a black person, you're aware of how white people act, and even as a child, I was aware of that shit. But like as a man, I understand the different levels to this shit, and I didn't even take it as that, but it was just something that, you know, clicked in my mind. I had to share this story with y'all niggas, man. When I come across people that don't understand how racist their views are or bigot their views are, I just always because I've been lucky and fortunate, especially recently, because like anyone come that real negative energy, bro, that real negative racist energy, like in my heart, bro, in my mind with logic, I don't want to see it, I don't want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? In my mind with logic, I want to come home to my kid every day, bro. I want to make sure my family's straight. I want to do all that. But that real racism where they want to kill black people, I want that shit, bro. I'll kill your crack ass, bro. I feel that way, fool. I don't play that game at all, bro. I'm not sweet. None of that shit, boy.
I ain't see that.
I want that shit.
That was 0 to 100,
sweet.
man.
I ain't sweet at all, fool. All right. I'm not begging shit, nothing, fool.
You. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and I'll see y'all next week.
Hey, y'all, man, deuces.
Oh yeah, deuces.
All right, man.
Deuces.
Turn
all
up,
right, man.
Fool.
We see y'all next week.